Hey Alpha fam, welcome back to another episode of Alpha Commission. Today on Alpha Commission, of course, we're going to go over another altcoin. Guys, this is another request that we had over at AR Collective, my group, link in the description of the video below. Guys, we did get a request for Pengu, the Pudgy Penguins, and here at the Pico bottom, I was saying that Pengu definitely is starting to round bottom and is worth paying attention to if this level holds. Now, of course, I was pointing out that there was the possibility that we could have one final dip, one kind of shakeout in that final level, and then, of course, we'd be looking for that squeeze up to these harmonic targets, maybe around 2 cents to 3 cents. That was way back at 1/6 of a cent, guys, 1/6 of a cent. And currently, let's check out what Pengu is doing today. Lo and behold, we have a whopping 270% move off of that low, guys, that we gave there in the AR Collective Request a Coin feature. And if we just zoom in, I mean, it's almost astounding how basically to the penny, almost to the penny, we got that entry right there at the Pico bottom, and now we are on the move, on the way up to my potential harmonic targets here of 2 cents and 3 cents, and currently we are sitting just over 1 cent and some change. Guys, if we do just zoom in here, you can see that we are filling out this range all the way up to 1.7 cents, where we might face a little bit of resistance. Of course, we are butting our head at the middle of that range, and sometimes that can result in a pullback. If we just look backwards in time, we can see here we have a pump up. Here we can see we have a pump up here. Then it made a little U back to the middle. Maybe we're going to make a little U back to the middle. And of course, we did get a little shakeout here in reverse order. Maybe we're going to get a little shakeout and then a pump up to this, 1.7 cent area. Pump up to that 1.7 cent area. Now, this is based upon the principle that often the future rhymes with the past in terms of support and resistance. In other words, price action has to move in a certain way. In this case, it was moving bearishly to the downside, but after we got that nice rounded bottom, and then I was starting to notice these bullish divergences stack up, I was looking for a little bit more strength in the move. We did have a couple discussions on Pengu in the group. Guys, I do encourage you to join the group if you want to make the most out of this altcoin season. If you just have not been performing, I think that, I think that this is probably the last major leg up on Bitcoin coming up. And sure enough, that Bitcoin dominance should be turning into an altcoin season. If we're going to have a real altcoin season this cycle, then it has to be now, right? I mean, it has to be, at least sometime in the last half of this year. And if you don't have that support you need, it can just blaze past you, and you got to start paying attention. A lot of people aren't paying attention right now. They got shook out of the market, and suddenly we're seeing these 250, 300% gains where you could have tripled your portfolio, and everyone's dead asleep, guys, okay? But the Alpha Fam, the AR Collective, we guys are just catching these bottoms left and right, and we're riding them up. So we're not even halfway there to my target yet. Of course, if we do start hitting that 2 cent area, you might want to take some profit and then just leave a runner, because you never know if time is going to run out on the market, or if some of these old whales who bought up at the top thinking it was going to go up forever, maybe they're going to get back to their entry price and then dump on everyone, right? So you just want to make sure that you skim a little bit of profit at these areas, but we're looking pretty nice here. I already gave you the warning for potential pullbacks. Wouldn't be too concerned about that if you did buy at the lows with the Alpha Fam. Guys, I think I'm going to end it there. That's your Alpha for the day. Stay safe and happy trading.